Well, today we're here for Llanelli and Carmarthenshire to celebrate Black History. We used to celebrate Black History Month, but we realise now how important it is to celebrate all year round. So we have Black History 365.
I think it's always good to learn about the cultures of other people, of other races, etc. And hopefully that we can learn from the mistakes that people have made in the past and learn to eradicate them in the future. Because I feel that, you know, through history itself, mistakes have been made. And I don't think, you know, that it should continue to be made. We should be identifying them and making sure that we don't sort of make those mistakes again.
It's a big lesson for humanity. That we have nothing.
And they want me to say a few words on history.
Thank you, first of all, everybody, for being here. Normally I always make a special welcome to our distinguished guests, but obviously a very warm welcome to the Mayor and Mayoress of Llanelli and the Chair of the Rural Council. It's a very warm welcome to every single one of you, because this is the first time we've been able to put on an event in the last 18 months and actually have people together.
It does it all
Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
Well, firstly, because when you were in school in the old days, you only learned about white history. So black people were invisible to us growing up, and very often the British Empire, which is a disgraceful thing, disgusting thing, was put in schools as something that's very good. And so although we treated black people very badly all over the world, that wasn't given to us in school. It was all kept private and secret.
I agree with you.
It can only exist as a shared history. So what's happened in Wales, what's happened in Europe, what's happened in Africa, or in the Far East, the Middle East, everything's interconnected.
Slavery, the most popular one was run! Run! Just go. Run! So we use drumming and dance for birth, death, wealth, poverty, marriages. For everything, the drum comes in as an intermediary and as a message and a language to talk to people. So the drum comes as a common dimension for the African race. But do the Celts have drums as well? Yes, they do. Is it just Africans that use the drums? No. So can the drum be the common symbol for humanity? I think yes. The Indians use the drums, the Asians, the Celts, which is a massive area and a massive system. Fantastic system. Use the drums. You can like somebody who is not like you. It just gives you pleasure. And I demonstrated the music of Michael Jackson, so I can move. Beyonce's music. That is an Arabic scale. That is a pentatonic Arabic scale by a black woman whose grandparents were slaves. And then you had the blues. Just one note. Listen, it's just one note. It's a singular note. I like my beer, I like my food. Now came Elvis Presley.
people from the Windrush generation. So these were the people who answered the call of the mother country after the Second World War to come to Britain, to be nurses.
So, you know, I think really speaking, it's respect for each other that one should have.
You know, and they themselves now had others sit around them. But it was learned. It was learned. It is not natural to feel that something whiter is superior to something darker.
I stand for the first half, and then by that time...
That chair is black.
And it took a long time, it was very hard work, but now we're going from strength to strength, and it's very, very exciting at the moment, very. I've got some wonderful colleagues on the steering group, and they're really, really supportive, and it's great. But they are very much fighting against the climate crisis, because the climate crisis is affecting them badly. You know, it's affecting all over the world now, the fires, the floods, all these things are happening now. Where is this all coming from? How can I help people who are less fortunate than myself in the developing world and who are working really hard on my behalf? Okay?
Thank you, Tara.
Well, it is important for the Town Council. In fact, we are going for fair trade even. I know the council get their tea, coffee for fair trade as well. And I've been brought up in an era from years and years ago when things were different. It's great to see Paolo really supporting the diversity in the town now. He's holding the multicultural, the black history as well, and I've learned quite a lot today.
Put their own words to it and make the song.
I'm the Community Development Outreach Manager for a new outreach team in the Health Board looking to address health inequalities, equity of service, and amplifying the voices of Black, Asian, and minority ethnic groups so we can structure our services in a way that supports and services everybody in the same way.
And Stephanie, can you tell us, about this event today? What have you got out of this?
It was really good to meet different people, different experiences, different lived experiences, as we've been talking about, different organizations presenting different people, but bringing all that diversity together, regardless of what we're doing, whether it's volunteering or health or trade fair. It's bringing all those together and celebrating diversity. It's not just about Black people, it's about bringing all those cultures together.
And moving forward, what would you like to see?
I would like to see more people attend this type of events because it's really important bringing people together and kind of like really amplifying those voices. Everybody needs to be heard. So if there's more representation from a diverse group, everybody's voice gets heard then.
English lesson, but it's not like a strict lesson, it's more social really. And we invite different people to come in and talk to people about health. I hope Stephanie will come soon, or the fire people come in. We try to share information and link people up from different countries.
We have to learn from history. We have to keep having events like this. We need to embrace our diversity. And I believe the way forward is through education. I think it's been an absolutely amazing event today. We had a wonderful turnout. It was really good to see so many people here, particularly in the situation after COVID, and sharing some stories, a little bit of music and meeting the people here.